Testing, testing, one, two, three. Testing, testing, one, two, three. Testing, one, two, three. Welcome to Temple Talk. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and thank you for your support. I am your host, Grand Sheik Divine Minister Romeo Joinel. Welcome to Temple Talk. As always, before we begin, we like to give some thanks to all the supporters throughout the community and all over the country. I want to begin this day, starting with Chicago. I want to thank Sister Jada Jenkins, who happens to be a family member, for all her support. Brother Carlos, Walter Carlos L. from Chicago. I'd like to thank Professor Billy Denham L. From Syracuse, New York. I'd like to thank all of the brothers in Buffalo, New York, the ones in Brooklyn. I want to thank my family members from Brooklyn, Kim, Brandy, Chris, Morris, and Marlene. Thank you. Coming to good old Baltimore. Thank my family on location here. I want to give a special give honor to Sister Denise Howard Bay. I want to give honor to whom honor is due. I want to say thank you for all her years of support. I want to give honor to Sister Hasha Martin L. Give honor to the brothers at the location, Milton Avenue, Grand Sheik, the Grand Sheikists, the Resurrectors, all the members. Give honor to the brother Prophet Noble Drew Ali the Fourth, Calvin Street. Give honor, that's Carey Street. And give honor to the brother that's located on Carey Street, Brother Joe Bratton Bay, Grand Sheik Joe Bratton Bay, and his royal staff. I want to give honor to the Grand Governor, Frank Manox Bay. Give honor to the brother, Ronald Owens Bay, Sheik Ronald Owens Bay. I want to give honor to whom honor is due. Now, I want to get to the topic at hand tonight, is being informed and knowledgeable of things that we discuss and not things that we assume and things that we can't prove. When we're talking to our family members in the workplace and in our homes, we have to be specific and factual. Never become upset when a person that doesn't agree with you decides to take a different approach for a different topic. Because in the conversation, it's a conversation. It's not a speech. It's not a soliloquy. It's a conversation between at least two or more individuals. And everybody, regardless of whether you agree with them or not, has a right to their opinion. However, you want to avoid confrontation, arguments, and debates. I personally don't debate with anybody because if it's whatever they believe in or however they want to live their life, that's up to them. Because they're not going to influence me. I'm going to believe with what I know. I'm going to act as my soul dictates, and I'm not a follower. I'm not going to go along to get along. So I try to avoid debates at all costs because it's a waste of time to me. How many things can you debate on? I don't encourage people to debate. To me, it's not entertaining. It's a waste of time. Now, We're supposed to teach every time the opportunity presents itself. However, there's a difference between you teaching and you mentally assaulting people. I see a lot of brothers and sisters, they getting the straight out assaults. They don't allow the parties that they're speaking with to get one word in. Whatever they say, they're doing a personal assault on them or an attack. That's not forthright. It's not right. And it's very, very rude. And we see a lot of that, especially when it comes to social media. So many brothers and sisters will get on social media and tear each other down. Have a private conversation with people. Talk to them one on one. Social media is not the place to get on to have discussions like that. And it's be mindful as Moorish Americans, we have a set of rules we must follow. We're not supposed to make any kind of agitation speeches in the workplace, in our homes, out in the community. We're supposed to be for love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And we must always be mindful of that. But sometimes I've seen on Facebook some very disheartening and disturbing things take place by some leaders who know better. So someone needs to check them too, because number one, Act 3 of the additional laws applies to them also. Not just the members, but also to the leaders. Now, if you're a member of the Moorish Science of America, you know you're not supposed to make certain statements, which I will not do. I will not get on Facebook. I will not use social media, and I'm definitely not going to use this platform to trash or to disrespect anybody. I'll keep making a personal assault on someone or giving a false narrative. I want to encourage our people when we're talking in the community, when we're on Facebook, we have to be mindful of our conduct. We're examples for the rest of the people that come behind us. So, with that being said, I want to move on to something else. Something else deeply troubling. Right in the city, we have a big problem with crime. We know that crime is a byproduct of poverty. However, we not don't take this the wrong way. We're not poor or that you don't have the resources you need. You're going to be somebody to commit crime. No, we're not saying that because some of the people that I know they might not have hardly anything. They're law-abiding citizens. However, we know there's a relationship between people who are impoverished and some people who commit crime. Notice I said some. I didn't say all. I didn't say most. I said some. There are a lot of great people who live in the city of Baltimore. People who planted and anchored good roots here. They raised their families here. They have also did well by being pillars in their community. Baltimore is a wonderful city. It can continue to be a great city. We just have to not bend to being bullied by criminals, people who commit crime want to continue. How many people know the difference between snitching and telling? And I had to explain this to a group of people in a halfway house. There's a difference. When you are a snitch, that means you're turning state evidence on a person that committed a crime with you. That's what snitching is. But to tell when you witness a crime, to have a person brought to justice, and the peace of society depends on justice. There's a difference. If you see what you saw and you say something, you're not a snitch by any stretch of imagination. You are a snitch when you willingly and knowingly participate in a criminal act, and to save yourself, you will tell on the person you was with to try to save yourself. That's a snitch. And anybody with common sense knows the difference. So if you see something in your community that is not right, some old person, a young person, sometimes children, and you see them have things happen to them, I'll tell you, I will be the first one to tell you, they need to be reported to the police. Now, back in the day, in my time, when I was growing up in East and West Baltimore, we had neighborhood enforcers. There was a group of young men who sang on the corner. And if you committed a crime in that community, And those young men, they were older men, they were older than us. And they saw you do something. A lot of times when the police showed up, they would run and jump in the police arms to get away from those men on the corner. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to pulling people up when they're out of pocket and they committing crime and they're doing things they ain't supposed to. They need to be held accountable. Because if we don't say anything and we put our heads in the sand and we ignore it, it'll continue to go on. We have to take a more active approach to calling people out. Now, some of these young brothers and sisters, be mindful. If you approach them the right way when they're out of pocket, guess what they'll do? Some of them will respect you for what you did. Some of them will even apologize to you. I've seen it done. But be mindful, be careful. We're not telling you to go out to be a vigilante. We're saying if you see something, say something. Too many things are taking place sometimes in our city where we witness crime and we don't say anything. We have to stop that. If we don't say anything, it's someone else today. Tomorrow can be you. So I want to make one thing real clear. As I said before, Baltimore City is a wonderful city. It's a beautiful city. A lot of great people come from this city, and a lot of people live here now. I want to say to you, do not sit solidly and watch people taken advantage of and don't say anything. Certain things need to be brought to the attention of the law. And you know what those things are. If you see something, say something. Questions about anything that you heard during this podcast. As always, I give out my personal number and I give out my address. The address to this temple, Temple number 7, in the Moore Sinai Temple of America, 6628 Kenwood Avenue, Rosedale, Maryland, 21237. The phone number here, 443 414 9443. Please reach out to us. We will be glad to help you with any situation that we could possibly help you with. There are resources that come from the temple here for employment, housing, health care, mental health, medical. We can do it all. Please reach out to us. Like most temples here in Baltimore City, they can help you. Reach out to them. Those locations that I gave you all over the city, Milton Avenue, Carey Street, Calvert Street, reach out to the Grand Sheiks there and the Grand Sheiks there. They will help. You'd be surprised in the resources that can come from those temples. Each temple has resources. Someone as a point of contact that can help you to get to the resources that you need. Again, I'll be glad to help anyone that calls me. Right now, I've been blessed to be in a position where I can help get people hired. If you have a background or you're interested in doing security, please call me. I will get you in the right place so that you can become employed. You work long enough and you do the things you need to do as directed, you can be a business owner in less than 5 years. You just have to know the way and you can be shown the way. Make sure that you make the proper contacts and you do the things that you need. Again, please reach out to me if you need employment, if you need health care, or if you need housing assistance. If you're a returning citizen, you definitely want to call me because there are programs opening up and some good brothers that I know personally have a structured program for reentry that will help you to get mental health treatment, substance abuse treatment. We have access to attorneys that can help get your record expunged. Please call us. We'll be glad to help you. Again, I am your host, Grand Sheik Romeo Joyner L. from Temple number 7, Rosedale, Maryland. Again, I want to say to you the same way I greeted you. Peace.